Hello folks, Jeff here with Shiloh Shooting TV, and we're having our radio show tomorrow on AM 700 KSEV, and we're going to be talking about found treasures, found gun treasures. Have you recently or in the past picked up a firearm from somewhere and it ended up being a treasure, a lost treasure? We want to know about those guns, and today I'm sitting here with my buddy Guy, and he's going to tell us a little bit about a found treasure that he has. Now Guy, what have you found recently? What do we have here?
Well, this is my great-grandfather's old 1886 lever action 12 gauge.
And we're clear.
And we're clear. Nothing up in there, thank God.
Now it looks like the action on that still works.
Oh yeah.
Well.
If you were crazy enough to fire it, it would probably fire. However, this is an 1886, the forerunner of the 1887. I took it to a gunsmith, and he looked at it, and he said it's in very, very good shape for the age of it. The reason I took it to him is because it has some pitting down the barrel. And he said what this was a black powder 2 5/8 inch shell firing a mercury type primer through black powder, and that's why the pitting on the inside of the barrel.
Did he have any idea how old this gun was?
1886.
1886.
He said they only made them like about 2 years, because then they made the 1887, and that's the one that is in the books. This one here isn't even shown in the books.
Do you mind if I
go right ahead? It is cocked.
That is absolutely beautiful. You hold something like this, and it really feels like you're holding a piece of history.
Yeah.
You know, what's the story behind this gun, Guy?
Well, you know, I don't have any proof of what it was used for, but my dad told me that his grandfather, my great-grandfather, had used it as a stagecoach guard on, I don't remember whether it was Butterfield or, you know, Wells Fargo or what, but some sort of a stagecoach. And I know that at the time they were living in Kansas and the Oklahoma area. So whatever stagecoaches they had up there, I guess, is where this thing was used.
That is awesome. Do you remember this as a kid? Do you remember this growing up?
Really not very much, because my dad had it tucked away in his closet, and he told me to keep the hell away from the closet. So, you know, of course, as a kid, I tried to get into the closet, but I never could figure out where he had it hid. And after he passed away, I went in, you know, we were cleaning stuff out, and I saw this thing sitting way in the back of the closet in that raggedy old cover, scabbard and cover, and we took it out, and you know, it had a tie around the bottom. It wasn't zippered like this, and we took it out and looked at it, and I said, well, you know, it's dirty, just sitting for years and years and years and years. And I said, well, at least I'll clean it up and put some lubricant on the outside that'll keep it from rusting. When I took it to the gunsmith, he said it was in excellent condition for the age it was, and it didn't have any rust on the outside, although, like I said, it had some pitting, which was not active, so evidently they had run some patches through it at one point in time, and of course we ran some patches through it just to get the dust and dirt out. No cobwebs in it or anything like that, but it's a nice old piece, and like I said, it's black powder 2 5/8, so you would not want to fire modern smokeless powder, which is too high a pressure load for anything like this. But you know, it'll make a nice little wall hanger, or what'll probably happen with it is I'll put it right back in the original case that it was in and put it in the closet.
It is in beautiful shape. Do you any aspirations to take it out and fire at least a round?
Well, I had taken it to the gunsmith to find out if we could line the barrel, since there are some pits in it, and he said don't even do that, because it's black powder, and it shoots the weird, you know, shorter cartridge or shorter shell, and he said don't even mess with it, just go ahead and, you know, leave it like it is, unmolested. And so that's what we're going to do. They do make a replica of the 1887. In fact, I've got an 1897, which is the pump version. I've got the old 1897 version, which is still very, you know, usable and fireable and everything. but I didn't want to shoot that, so I bought one of these, I think they're called IAC, which is of course Chinese, and they make a 20-inch barrel version of it, and I bought that because I just like the outside exposed hammer on the pump shotgun, the 1887.
Well, it certainly sounds like fun. And Guy, thank you for bringing your found treasure to us.
Happy to do that.
Thank you.
All righty.